Hi, beautiful souls. Welcome to Soul Tales podcast with your friend Ankita Juneja. Today, I want to dive deep into an interesting topic, which is about life's failure. And I'm sure, like most of us, have experienced this part in our life. As long as you are a human being, I'm sure we all have seen failures in our life in some way or the other. What intrigued me about recording this episode is when we see failure as a setback, as like something has just gone wrong, we just feel like the world is over. But what if we start seeing failure as a redirection in our life? And the reason I'm saying this is because today I was just reflecting on this part where I was just thinking like in my personal life, I have seen lot of failures, not just in my career, not just in my personal life, but I think in all areas of my life. And if you are someone listening to me who have experienced certain things or similar things where you have seen more challenges than success, I'm sure you will enjoy today's episode a lot more than anyone else. Though I was reflecting on my failure journey, like what has happened, how things have been, and everything, there was an gratitude feeling inside of me where I was thanking universe for everything. And reason why I'm saying that I was feeling grateful about things is because I feel I am more experienced in life. I see life from a different angle and insight because I have seen lot of failures. I'm able to empathize with people a lot. Whenever someone share their failure, their stories with me, I'm able to relate to them and I'm able to guide them in a better way. I'm able to connect with them on a more soulful level. Why? Because I know how their pain feel, how they are feeling at that moment. I know what they are going through because I have been there as well. And I realize like whatever we experience in our life, we see it as a failure, but I think that's not like a failure. That's like you being guide to other, because that's what I'm doing today when I'm connecting with all of you in podcast and YouTube. I see somewhere helping you in your journey and guiding you through my own experiences. Why? Because those experiences have been part of my life. When I see myself as a younger version of Ankita, that's how I connect with people out there, because lately I was connecting with a lot of youngsters as well, and I was just guiding them, I was just telling them, sharing them based upon my experience, my insight, and what my learning has been in my life. Why? Because those things has happened with me in my life as well, so they were not alone. And that's why I felt like okay, certain things have happened in your life so that you can guide other and you can just tell people how it is to walk in this path. So I feel there is nothing like a failure in life. Whatever you're going through, it's for a reason. And understand one thing, the moment you accept this thing on a spiritual concept, I'm saying nothing is happening to you, it's happening for you. The way you approach life and the way you see life in general changes altogether. Because whenever I'm faced with any challenge today, I take a back step and I ask myself, Ankita, what is it trying to tell you? Are you doing the same mistake what you have done in past, or is it trying to catch your attention? Is it reminding you something from past? So now I'm able to get just an instinct like okay, if I do this, what will be its result? And how I'm able to sense that, how I'm able to analyze that is because I have been through that experience before. So whenever I see a repeated pattern in my life, I have to take a back step and I have to ask myself, okay Ankita, this thing has happened with you before as well. Where did it took you? And when I analyze things this way, I am seeing like my life is becoming more conscious and aware, and I am much more mindful about my own action with my own intention. And I'm seeing a lot of awareness in my own psyche as well. Why? Because now I am in sync with everything around me. I observe things rather than reacting. But before, I just used to react just without even knowing like what I'm doing. This I'm saying 4-5 years back, 2 years back, even last year probably. But now as I'm growing, as I'm evolving, I'm having this distinction between the two, to observe things, not to just react. And I am seeing this changes because now if something is off, I can just instantly catch it. Why? Because that's what the power of your experience is all about. Because what has happened before and what can happen. I'm not saying like that will be an exit situation or scenario that will repeat in your present, but you are more aware with your action, and cause and effect much better because you have gone through it once. So in life, failures are there to teach you, and I have seen in my experience that certain things keeps on repeating unless you don't learn the lesson. And what I have observed is, when you learn the lesson thoroughly, you never commit the same mistake. Because I have seen with certain things, I have become so strong. Like in today's time, if you ask me, I'm quite sure what I don't want in my life, and never indulge into the things which I'm sure like it will not lead me to anywhere. I never waste my time, effort, and energy into the things which I know have no use and no reason. I'm mindful about all my actions, and this is happening because I think I have wasted lot of time and energy into useless stuff. Sometimes even just thinking about people for no reason. Because what I have observed and seen in my life is, we just keep on thinking about certain things, whereas in reality, when the situation demands certain action, we just act upon it based upon present reality. But when we are just thinking and over analyzing, we are just wasting our time, because you any which way do all the action based upon your present conditions, your psyche, and how you feel. Then why do we waste just thinking about different scenarios? All these things I have learned in my journey throughout my life up until now, and I realize one thing: whatever you are going through, it's there for a reason, to teach you and to help you evolve in this journey. Because what I have seen is, life is not just like enjoying and having fun. Because if you are walking in the spiritual path, if you are having an aware life, you will see that life is not so easy. Because it costs more when you are walking a path from an awareness level. Because when you are living an ignorant life, everything feel goods. That's how even I have lived my life once upon a time, where all things feels good. We don't have distinction between right and wrong. But life costs more when you are aware. You will see, the more aware you are, your thought and actions are more calculated, more into awareness, more precise the actions are. You just don't go and do things without thinking about it. You just can't do that anymore, because you know what it will cost. Your ignorance cost you more. And I am seeing like people are maturing, people have the information today, because everything is exposed to them a lot. They have lot of information, they have everything in their hand. But the thing I'm seeing is missing is their level of awareness. They are not living a very conscious life, and that what caused the most. Because when you are ignorant, everything you do feels right. But when you are awakened, when you are walking a spiritual path, I can rest assure you, you cannot take any decision from your ignorant side. And even if you do by mistake, you will be redirected by universe, because you will see lot of hindrance and lot of obstacles coming in your path, and things won't work out if it's not in your highest good and alignment. Why? Because now you're co-creating with universe. You are not alone in this path. If you are someone who is walking into spiritual path, I can say you this thing: it's not you who is doing all the things. Because when I see sometime me taking action towards thing, I'm really stunned, thinking like how this happened, how I created such amazing podcast, video, or anything with that matter. And I just feel like this is something higher than me. This is universe who is helping me do that. Because if I go back and see some of my podcast and episode, and I feel like, from where does this come? And I just give all credit to the source, because I know that there is that higher power who is guiding me, who is supporting me. Because otherwise I won't be even able to do and take action without the help of universe. The kind of things I speak with all of you at times, I just feel like I am a channeler. I'm just talking to you what universe want you to listen. Because I feel it's our responsibility in this life to walk an awakened path, not just live a ignorant life just like others. And if you are somewhere connected to my content, either it's in YouTube or podcast, I somewhere feel like you have certain sense of awareness and responsibility. You have that sense of purpose inside of you. That's why you are even able to connect with my content, because this content is not for everyone. And this was also a message which I used to receive when I haven't started this journey of mine. I used to get this kind of message from random sources, from lot of people who are ahead of me in their spiritual journey. I used to connect with those souls listening to their podcasts, their videos, and I also used to get, such kind of messages from them as well. And I just used to feel okay, but I don't know where my purpose is, what I'm supposed to do and all. But I just laugh listening, like I am saying to all of you the same thing today, and probably some other day you will tell other people the story the way I am telling to all of you. So this is how the cycle and the chain keeps on going. When you're walking an awakened path, you see that universe is guiding you and supporting you from random sources, because obviously God cannot come down, universe cannot talk to you directly. It speaks to you through people, through sources. So that's how I feel we receive our message what we are meant to. And I feel if you are connected in any which way and form with me in any platform, I feel you are also somewhere an awakened soul. You just need to realize your own potential, start taking action. Don't be attached to your failure, because if you just see your life as a failure, you won't be able to move towards success. But I can say you from assurance from my end, maybe universe want to tell you this thing as well, that the more action you take, sooner or later you will start seeing the success as well with whatever you're desiring in life. But for that, I feel you have to trust yourself, that have that faith in universe. Like, okay, if you're receiving this message from me and you're listening to me right now, I really want to say this to you, because I feel universe want you to listen to this thing, that you will succeed in whatever you're trying and whatever you're hoping for. Just take that guided step forward. Just take that first step, whatever you're guided to take, and that's how you will change your life. And I'm saying this from my own life experience, because last year I was also very clueless how I should start taking action, and I used to get this kind of message from many sources as well, what I'm talking to you today. And I think that's how even they might have received the message as well. And we all start somewhere listening to this kind of whispers which we get from around, because that's how universe connects with all of us. I seriously haven't thought that I'm going to record for all of you this and share with this message with all of you, but I was having a very strong calling that okay, let's record something and connect with people out there, because someone might want to listen something from me. So I just want to say to all of you that trust yourself. There is nothing like failure in life. Everything is experience, as I have mentioned in my previous episode as well. And that's how I see my life, to be very frank, because I see like my life is abundant. There are endless things I'm meant to do, and if I'm meant to do a lot of things, I will see failure as well. Why? Because if everything succeed at one go, how will I learn the lesson? How will I make it more interesting? Life will become boring. That's why if you're meant to do a lot of things, there will be a lot of challenges in your way, but the real victory is overcoming that challenge, whatever you face in your life. So I want to say, keep moving forward, keep taking that guided action. I'm sure sooner or later we all will experience this grand success beyond our own imagination, but for that we have to start somewhere. So my friends, just start. Don't be so critical on yourself, because we are our worst enemy. No one judges us more than we do. But I just want to say, lighten up, take action, go with the flow. Life is meant to enjoy. So enjoy this beautiful journey. I am in this together with you. I have also not figured out everything in my life. I'm just taking one day at a time and doing what I feel good in today's time. So I want the same for you as well. Take one day at a time and let's explore together. Let's see what magic we all can create together. You are not alone. I am with you in this, and a lot of other beautiful souls listening over here are with you as well. So never feel that you are alone. Whenever you feel that you are alone, come, you have this safe tribe, Ankita tribe. That's why I say it as a tribe, because we all are here for you. Never feel yourself alone. We are in this journey together. No matter who you are listening to me, know that you are not alone. I am always here for you, and the tribe I am creating for all of you will always be here for you, cheering you up. Whenever you share something with me, I'll be more than happy to share in this tribe as well. So feel free to share your stories so that we all can grow together in life. Today I just want to give you one journal prompt. I don't want to keep it as 3, because I feel the one journal prompt will help you a lot. So the journal prompt for today is, just take this question and write it down as much, whatever needs to come out, just let it come and flow through you. What is something that universe is guiding you to take action toward? Just write it down, all the ideas that's coming to you. Make it as a vision board for yourself today. If you want, you can place some pictures as well, play around it and see what universe is guiding you toward taking action. Just write it down, frame it, play around it and make a vision board for yourself and see like what are the glimpses you're getting from universe to act upon. I'm sure that will be your next step, what you need to take action upon. So my friends, I hope this episode was helpful to you. Please write a review, rate this podcast, and if you have not subscribed to our podcast, please do. It helps us to reach to more people and it helps me to spread this message out to other people as well. So please help me do that. It matters a lot to me. I'm looking forward to connect with you on my next episode. So stay tuned for such amazing contents. I will be coming up with a lot of amazing content for all of you. If you have any advice, any suggestion, feel free to connect with me on Telegram. Just write Ankita Tribe and you can find me there. Feel free to send your suggestions. I'm more than happy and I will love to hear from you. I hope this episode was helpful to you some way or the other. Sending your way lots of love and light. Signing off from my side. Until next time. Bye-bye.